Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform...
Good. Hello, welcome to LeVare Field and this semifinal matchup between St. Augustine Prep Hermits and St. John Vianney.
Yeah, should be a good one today. Vianney upset the number 9 team in the state, Pingree, to get here. Hermits taking down Notre Dame 4-3 here at LeVare Field to get here, so it should be a good one.
Up to bat first for St. John Vianney is Nicholas Ferriani. CJ Fury will be on the mound for the Hermits.
So I think Vianney's actually the pitcher today for the Lancers, so he'll get a chance to get his team started off right, give himself a little bit of help as we start this game.
First pitch there for CJ is a ball. Ball 2.
Same spot there, just low corner, didn't hit it for ball 2.
Here's the pitch. Ball 3.
That one was in the dirt. He's having trouble getting his pitches up. With a 3-0 count here, needs to throw a strike down the middle.
As long as
settle
CJ
himself
can
down.
find his rhythm here, I feel like he'll settle in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's just one of those where he's going to have to find his rhythm first.
Maybe some nerves, semifinal game.
Yeah, you hope he wouldn't have too much of that. He's pitching some big games this year for the Hermits, most notably the Diamond Classic final, which the Hermits won 4-2. But I think both of those runs, maybe just the one, was unearned. So he pitched great in that game. He's been pitching great. So hopefully, just
There's a good pitch there for CJ down the middle. It looked like pretty much right down the middle for a strike.
Low again, and he walks him.
That's not the way you want to start there if you're the Hermits. I mean, really. Just needs to find the rhythm there.
Yeah, walks the first man, Vianney, the pitcher. So now trying to get into his rhythm. Try and get an out here.
I mean, high school baseball or any baseball, walks are going to kill you. But in high school, with some, your defense isn't you're not in the MLB. Hits might fall in. Giving anybody a free base is going to come up to bite you.
Yep. And the pitch for CJ and for a strike. First pitch for him is a ball to Daniel Afflito.
Yeah, Afflito up to bat. Way to get back in that count.
Afflito's their second baseman. Here comes the pitch. That one's a ground ball. Foul.
That'll be strike 2. Right down the line there. Afflito trying to get one fair there. Fury trying to get his first out of the inning.
That's really the name of the game when it comes to high school baseball, is get the ball in play, good things will happen. Both teams just really need to get the ball into play here. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Fury should try to get one in the zone here, try and settle himself down. He's thrown a lot of balls here early. That ups the pitch count, so he's going to want to keep it minimal. He's going to check on the runner at first.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what the Hermits will do. They normally all year they've gone LeVar Gaines is the other one. Your first set of pitchers, and then Fury, and then somebody else, maybe a Cowser or something like that, as they go to Weingarten as a closer. But he misses wide for ball 3. But they used DeJong after LeVar in the game a few days ago
Against Notre Dame, yeah.
So Gaines is available today. So if DeJong can step up and be that pitcher on their level, that's going to give the Hermits just more options as they go forward.
That one popped up right in between left and center.
Dorsey makes the catch.
Runner holds it first.
It's a little interesting there. He hit it. It looked like I'd say the same thing when you said pop up. I'm like, it's going to be a can of corn for Dorsey in center. But he had to catch that thing on the run. I think it made me a little nervous as he was getting there. But I know it's a little windy today. Maybe the wind's blowing a little bit out. But not that we really feel it here at home plate. But
it looked like it was going straight center. It ended up in the gap there.
I couldn't really tell. It looked like it might have dropped. I really couldn't tell from here if he got it or if he dropped it. Looks for the pickoff again, a little high.
Yeah, runner at first. Maybe a stealing option for the Lancers.
CJ's definitely trying to here just to check him up, make sure he doesn't take too much of a lead. Make sure he keeps them. So, Sofran's been good all year with that. There you go. There's another strike for CJ. 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, Sofran, quick, athletic catcher. He might try and throw behind the runner, catch him off guard.
And the pitch. Swung on.
Miss. Yeah, having trouble controlling himself. The ball was in the dirt, and he swung and he missed. So
It's going to be one of those. CJ's going to have to try and set himself in. Looks like he's really just trying to wing the ball, and it's not really working for him that well right now.
Yeah, but got an 0-2 count. Prime position to try and catch him. Well, he's stuck on the runner at first, but try and catch him swinging. He can give up a ball or two here, so.
I mean, most of the time when you got 0-2 count, you're going to try and throw him a ball that's hittable, but it's going to be outside, make him try and chase it.
Pitch.
He chases that one and hits a foul.
Yeah, weak dribbler up the third baseline. Didn't get fair. Wouldn't have probably made it far enough anyways. Swinging, almost like a swinging bunt there.
CJ does seem to be finding a rhythm though here, a little bit. Took him a couple pitches, but finally getting in the rhythm. Looks like. There's a good pitch.
Strike three.
Got him out. Got him looking.
Yeah, located the fastball in the inside corner. The little longer bat for a 3-0, a 0-2 strikeout as he fouled a couple off, but. Like you said, he's really settled in, got the fly out, and a strikeout. He's hoping to get out here. Wonder if the base or the runner on first, who was the leadoff guy who got on, if he'll be aggressive on the base pass now that there's 2 outs, try and get a runner in scoring position.
That pitch is fouled off.
But Fury is that lefty. He's got that tricky move. You don't want to give that third out of the inning leaning too far off the bag.
Yeah, you saw that last week against Notre Dame. Holden was able to get a couple guys looking with getting the pickoff looking with the little left-hand pitcher turn.
Yeah, Fury's got a good move, but DeJong's is pretty lethal. He caught a runner in the Diamond Classic final in the 6th inning too with it a few weeks ago. So as good as Fury's is, yeah, the Holden's is pretty good.
Looks like there will be a pinch runner coming in for first base. Looks like they'll probably be trying to get aggressive here and try and take that base.
Pitch will be a called strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, you figure you're not going to make that a switch with 2 outs unless you really are going to try and do something with it. So maybe they'll try and find a count where they figure Fury will throw in the dirt and send him.
Here's another 0-2 count here. Low.
And that was the ball into the dirt we were looking for, but the runner did not steal, so ball 1.
So far, has done a pretty solid job of making sure he gets the ball and being a brick wall behind the plate and making sure it really doesn't get behind him, making sure they really earn those bases when they're trying to steal.
Yeah, Sofran, the catcher for the Hermits, has done a really good job this year.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one is a line drive right in the gap between left and center. Near eyes under it. Runners on first and second. Really just a good play to advance the runner and made it, got to the first base there.
Yeah, behind the count, didn't try and do too much. Just lifted that ball over Weingartner's head in the left field.
With 2 outs there, trying to make a little magic happen here. I mean, get 2 runners on now, so the Lancers will be looking to maybe drive in a run here with 2 outs.
The interesting thing to see here is if St. John Vianney will send the guy at second or if they'll try and make him hold. Really, if they get aggressive or try and hold him. I don't know if they will on 2 outs or if they might. I don't know. Let's see. And the pitch.
Up to bat for the Lancers, number 8, Kyle Polak. He's playing catcher for them today. Batting in the 4-hole.
Nice strike for CJ. Count 1-1, 2 outs. Really, from your 4-hitter, you want to try and get that power, try and drive in runs. See if you can do that here or if CJ can get him here.
Definitely try and drive in some runs here. That ball's low in the dirt. Ball 2. No Fury trying to get out of this inning. Didn't really start out how he wanted to with a walk, but
want to try and get out of it, keep the pitch count low. Keep CJ in as long as they can.
Not
Villanova commit.
Yeah, not in too much trouble yet with his pitch count, but he's got to watch it. As that one is fouled into the dirt in front of the catcher.
Bringing up a 2-2 count here.
I expect Fury to be aggressive with this pitch here. I don't want to waste one here, make the count go full. You really don't want to walk this guy, so I'm thinking he'll come into the zone a little bit just because of the situation on the bases.
This game should be an interesting one because I do believe in the last game that St. John Vianney played, I think they scored 13 or 14, something like that. High-scoring game, so you know that they can hit pretty well. And so can the Hermits, so it might be a hit-off here, see if the pitchers can control the game.
Yeah, Vianney has some good pitchers, though. Looking at their lineup, they've had a few games where they've won 1-0 or lost 1-0, so they've kept the score down in some of their games. So it could either go either way, pitcher's duel or a hit-off. The Hermits can do either.
There's strike 3 for CJ.
All right, so they'll go down in the first scoreless. They'll leave 2 runners on, and we will be back in the bottom of the first right after this.
Oh.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
You switched it to the inning, right?
Welcome back to LeVar Field for the bottom of the first. Hermits at the bat here. Looks like Ryan Taylor will be leading off the big 3. Ryan Taylor, Josiah Ragsdale, and Weingartner with Near-Eye batting in the 4-hole. This has been the lineup they've been going with for a while, and it seems to be working for most of the part.
Yeah, I was going to say that as much as we talked about the Lancers offense in the last game, taking down number 9, ranked in the state, Pingree with 14 runs. The Hermits offense might be the best since I've been here. If anything, their defense has struggled a little bit, but they've been overcome it with only losing 1 game this year because of how well their offense have played.
First pitch, fouled off for Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, first pitch swing in there from Taylor. Good swing, just got to get more on that and angle that more into the field. So strike 1 there.
That one's a little high in for ball 1. Looks like for Anoli, he's going to have to try and find his rhythm early. Same thing with CJ. A little high again.
Yeah, looks like he was trying to get a breaking ball that just didn't fall. Try and settle it down now for Ronnie.
That one's wide. Brings up a 3-1 count.
Yeah, Taylor likes to swing aggressive, especially in hitters' counts. I mean, that's where he got the home run that won the game against CHC the first time. But 3-1 here, leadoff hitter. We'll see if he takes.
He will take.
That one's a little high for ball 4. Up next will be Josiah Ragsdale. I mean, the big three, what I consider the big three, have been pretty well on the bats. Been able to get on base, get balls into play. Like I said earlier, get balls into play, good things will happen.
Yeah, that's what made this Hermits offense so formidable is, first of all, the big three can hit. The first three can hit. Second of all, they can all run. Taylor might be the fastest player in South Jersey, but Ragsdale and Weingartner aren't far behind him.
And that one will hit Ragsdale. That's not the start you want if you're the pitching for the St. John Vianney.
Yeah, definitely. If you're the Lancers pitching coach, you're telling your guy to just get them in the strike zone here, even if you have to veer away from the breaking balls because you're trying to throw strikes here. You don't want to walk them, though. Walk the bases loaded here and give the Hermits the ability to score a run with no outs.
Yeah, we talked about in the top of the inning how we didn't want that walk to hurt Fury, and he came back and got out of it. But now 2 straight and it was a walk and a hit by pitch for the Lancers, so they're starting out the same situation. We'll see if their lefty can match Fury's resilience and keep the Hermits off the board.
Time called.
Yeah, Weingartner batting in the 2-hole here, looking for, or the 3-hole here. Looking for something.
That one's low for first ball.
Yeah, good pitch, good take from Weingartner.
That one's a line drive right up the middle. That's going to advance them, and it looks like Ryan Taylor's coming home, and he's going to score standing up. Ragsdale gets the third, and Weingartner gets the first. That's really good base running there by Ryan Taylor, and that's a great shot. Way to make contact with the ball, get it right up the middle, right in the gap, right out into the center field.
Tell you what, the other part of the great pace running there from the Hermits is Ragsdale getting to third. It was just a single up the middle. Like I said, a great piece of hitting from Weingartner where he just drove the ball right back where it came from. But that single up the middle, you're not always guaranteed to go first or third. Ragsdale gets to another runner in the scoring position.
Up now to bat is Kyle Neareye. Got the pick off.
And he's got him in a pickle
hit
here.
him.
Coming home, Ragsdale gets home, save standing up, and Weingartner advances to second. That's a great piece of base running there. Like I said earlier, base running for the Hermits has been very solid, very on point, and you see it there, a big show of that.
Yeah, mistake there from the Lancers first baseman. They picked him off, so you wonder if he was almost baiting him into it and try and get the run home by getting Weingartner in a rundown. Like maybe the Hermits wanted that. But on the throw to second, he hit Weingartner. So the ball drops on the ground, lets Weingartner go all the way to second. No one was really at the bag by the time the shortstop picked it up. And so he picked it up, throws home because he's not going to beat Weingartner back to second. And then all of a sudden, everybody's safe. Runner on second. Hermits lead 2-0.
Yeah, good play there by the Hermits. Their base running has been outstanding this season.
Outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Vianney's pitch count only at 9. 2 runs given up, though. Some major errors there on the base running, and then the single up the middle. And that one is
fouled off for strike 1. You see Neareye just trying to make contact with the ball, trying to get it in play.
Yeah, definitely. When we get stuff in play, we get runs, and especially with a runner on second, if you get anything in play, you can advance that runner to third and possibly home.
Here comes the pitch. A little low for ball 2.
Looked like he was thinking about swinging there. Laid off.
That's a smart layoff there for not to swing. That's real smart hitting there.
Yeah, definitely don't want to swing it on that ball in the dirt.
The pitch. Low in the dirt. Weingartner's going to stay. Does a good job for the catcher, keeping the ball in front of him, making sure that Weingartner cannot advance.
Yeah, good call there by the Vianney catcher to make sure the ball doesn't get by him. Now the Lancers pitcher trying to get one in the zone.
Got him swinging there. Nice pitch outside corner of the plate for strike 2. Brings out a full count situation here for Near Eye. Here comes the pitch. Called him out. That looked a little inside from here, but all in all, couldn't tell if it caught the corner or not. Either way, called strike 3. Caught him looking for out 1.
Yeah, good pitch there from the Lancer. It looked like it from where we're sitting to be outside the zone, but it was not, and that's a strike 3, strikeout.
Yeah, one of those probably you don't want to take with 2 strikes, but right on the edge.
That one fouled off there by Serrano. I mean, look at the lineup here with 2 sophomores coming in, doing real well on this team, really coming in, stepping up their game. I mean, they're both freak athletic, him and Myers, really stepping up here and coming in clutch in big situations here. That one a little outside for ball 1.
Yeah, both of them getting valuable experience. Like I said, it's not easy. A lot of seniors on this lineup. The Hermits have a really good senior class. But that's the thing is it's not like the cupboard's bare behind them. There's a lot of good JV guys, a lot of good guys on the bench that are going to step up next year. But Serrano and Myers are going to be the leaders of that team, having already had that varsity experience.
Got him swinging there. Drop the ball. Weingartner will advance to third.
Yeah, Weingartner stole third there on the swing and the miss. Hermits now have a runner in better scoring position here to blow this game open and get it to a 3-0 game.
I would think anything wild here, anything that gets to the backstop, Weingartner might be coming home on.
Yeah, Weingartner, a fast runner.
That one a little high outside.
Yeah, we said it in other games, but the Hermits backstop isn't the biggest in the world. It's not like EHTs or something like that, but it's got that soft padding right on the end. It's not like the Phillies brick wall where you see that ball shoot back. If it hits that padding, it's going to die, so you're going to have time to get home if you can get all the way back to the backstop.
It's a nice little breaking ball. Hit foul right down the line. That was pretty good contact there by Serrano.
Yeah, good contact. Bounced down the third base line. Nearly hit Weingartner. But bounced foul. Now Serrano's got to get this one in play.
2-2 count. That one's high.
Yeah, ball 3. Hermits looking to score a lot of runs early. Their defense kind of struggled early on against Notre Dame in that quarterfinal game. Gave up 3 runs. It was a 3-3 game for a little bit before we scored that 4th run and got out of it.
That one's low in the dirt for ball 4. Puts Serrano on first base.
So you had kind of talked about it earlier, but Serrano is a ridiculous athlete. He got some speed on him, too. I think his first game he was close to getting picked off a couple times. He had those big leads, I think, trying to get the jump. But, you saw the Hermits being aggressive with whether it was Weingartner stealing or Weingartner just baiting the throw earlier in that whole rundown situation. You wonder if they'll send Serrano here. If they're aggressive before, they might be aggressive again. Now, you don't want to make the second out at second base with a runner on third because, a fly ball score the next run. But the Hermits are confident in their base running ability, so it'll be interesting to see what Coach Bailon elects to do. Could just let this batter proceed, figuring you're not going to turn the double play with Serrano on first, and then if you get to 2 outs, maybe start being aggressive with Serrano there. But he's got some options for him.
Yeah, there was a meeting at the mound there for the St. John Vianney.
More than likely just telling the pitcher, calm down, keep it cool. Make sure you just throw strikes here, get us out of the inning. Talk about another person who has great base running, and you've seen it a lot, especially last game with the strike 3 drop. Mason Dorsey really getting it done in his base running, getting the first off the third strike 3 drop. Looks like they're going to try and pick off Serrano. Looks like he's trying to take a pretty good lead over there, try and maybe turn a base here, see what happens.
Yeah, Hermit's one of the best base running teams in the state. Looks like
Mason's going to show bunt,
off.
And Serrano's going to advance to second.
Yeah, no throw there. They just kind of, after the bunt squared, I think they realized they weren't going to get Serrano. They're okay with giving up second base while not, figuring they're not going to throw the ball around like they did the last time that happened.
Inside for ball 2.
One thing there, I wonder if that was a fake bunt, just show bunt for the steal, because Serrano was stealing anyway, so you figure now that he's at second, you don't have to bunt if it was a real bunt. You get to save Dorsey, give him some cuts at the plate as opposed to squaring up.
That one's in for strike 1.
Good pitch there right down the middle. 2-1 count now. Still a hitter's count, so Dorsey will look to drive one, possibly into the gap, try and score 2. Anything in the gap could probably do that with the speed of the
Goes for second. Serrano gets down, stays safe, throws a little high. I don't think he really had a chance to make a play there.
Yeah, Ragsdale takes a big lead, and pitchers like to try and get him there. That one's
in the dirt, and here comes Ryan Weingartner coming home.
He's safe.
And Serrano advances to third. Like I said earlier, anything that's probably going to be behind the catcher, Weingartner is going to come home. He's extremely fast. Figured he was probably going to try and advance home. And Serrano got to third, puts him in really good scoring position here, too. This is a tough spot to be in here for the Lancers. Pretty much the whole defense here. Especially the pitcher, he needs to get some momentum going here for the team. Inside, ball 4, walks Mason.
Yeah, with only 1 out here, the pitcher looking to be in a bit of a jam.
Up now, the big first baseman, Cole Fry.
So if I'm Coach Bailon in the situation, as much as I love being aggressive with as much speed as the Hermits have, especially Dorsey at first, I think I keep Dorsey at first because you have the first baseman holding on Dorsey, so Fry's got a little more space to pull the ball through that gap between first and second, and you don't need to be too risky where, again, a fly ball here will score the runner from third.
They're going to check on the runner at first.
Checks on him again. Steve Mason, I feel like he's getting in the pitcher's head a little bit here, especially with making him check on him a lot. Here comes pitch. Ooh, that's a balk.
They're gonna.
Yep.
They're gonna call a double balk. Doesn't really matter though, that throw back home got away from him, and that will score
Serrano. And it'll advance Dorsey to second. That's a crucial mistake there for the Lancers. An inning that hasn't gone very well. That's a very bad mistake to make.
Yeah, definitely don't want to give up that run. Don't want to balk there.
Now, that was a pretty easy run for Serrano to score there. Pretty much just walked in, stepped on the base.
Yeah, the Hermit, I don't think they would have gotten him if it wasn't a balk. And that one gets away.
That one got away. Looks like Mason's going to hold. I couldn't tell. I thought that hit Cole. To be honest, I thought it hit him, but obviously it didn't.
I heard something. I think it was the catcher's glove because Cole didn't react. You
can
tell by looking at the batter, and he looked at Dorsey at second actually to say like go go go. But I think Dorsey saw the same thing as we did, and we thought he got hit for a second. But if you got no complaints from Fry at the plate, then it's definitely the right call.
Yeah, it might have just tipped the catcher's glove.
Looks like they're going to call time here. Reset. And the pitch fouled off. Here call fly. I feel like it's got to be very tough. You got a big strike zone you got to try and swing for, especially being one of the taller guys.
Yeah, definitely. Had a good season, though. This entire team's had a good season. #1 in the state. Looking to knock off Vianney here and advance to the
That one's in
final.
the dirt. Looks like Mason's going to go to third. He's going to be held there. Nothing really he could go anywhere else there. Nothing really the catcher could do there. That hit looked like it hit the front of the plate and pretty much just bounced right over his head.
Yeah, it went way up there. Almost went over the backstop, but doesn't really matter as he advanced to third base anyway.
That one's outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count here. Only one out still.
Yeah, this pitcher having some trouble for Vianney. Trouble locating the strike zone and trouble with some of these wild pitches. These wild pitches have scored a lot of Hermits runs early.
That one is absolutely drilled in between the gap between center and first. Looks like Cole's going to go to second. Come in to third. He's going to get there, slides down. He's going to be safe. Mason scores. There you go. That's great base running there. Great hitting by the Hermits.
Yeah, Fry not the fastest on the team, but it shows the drive he put into that. Long run in between both the center and left fielder that even though he hit it in the left center, Fry was able to make it all the way around the third for the triple.
Looks like they're going to have another meeting on the mound. I'm almost wondering. Here they go. They're going to switch up the pitching, I do believe, here. Bring someone in from the field. Looks like.
Yeah, I don't blame the Lancers there. Pitcher's been having some trouble early on, and it looks like they'll keep him in the field so that he can continue to bat.
Yeah, so it looks like number 18 will be coming into pitch, and we will be right back after these messages.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere.
And now the pitch for St. John Vianney is Antonio Kurtz, number 18, their designated hitter.
Yeah, making that pitch and change. The other pitcher's having trouble locating the strike zone, and so they'll bring in Kurtz to try and pitch against number 19, Jake Myers.
So it looked like on our sheet he had him as the DH, but Willie just announced that he came in from center field, which I was going to say I thought I didn't see him call off the bench. So he moves in from center to the mound. But, yeah, I mean, it's elimination time. You give up 5 runs in the first. You really can't wait.
That's a good pitch there. Way to get out there early, get first strike. That's how you want to start. Find that strike zone.
Yeah, found the corner of it. Something the other pitcher was having trouble with was getting that first strike, which is always key. Get them in a bad count for the hitter, and that's a
pitch to that's fouled off there. Looks like Myers eager to get one here. I know Another sophomore coming into the lineup who's done very well for us, getting good hits. Really been doing well up at the bat and in the field when he's been up in the field.
Yeah, he's another good athlete too. He's got that running ability, as all of our players do, really.
That one's drove into left field. He's under it. Cole's tagging up and coming home. He gets in standing up. That's a nice sac fly there for Myers.
Yeah, it looks like that was what Myers was trying to do there by swinging at all the pitches. Just get that sac fly.
Get the sac fly, drive someone in.
Yeah, well, this game opens. It's a 6-0 game. Vianney's going to have to hit very well in their next few innings to try and claw their way back into this.
That's the thing, especially in high school, productive outs. Even if you're not going to, get a hit, if you can make those outs productive, it's going to lead to runs here and there. I mean, you look at the Hermits. Now, part of it's been walks and hit by batters, but the Hermits have 6 runs. They only have 2 hits.
There's in for strike 1 against Austin Sofran. I mean, I feel like he's definitely been one of the biggest leaders on this team, Sofran. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, you talked about his defense, and you can't have a good high school defense without a good catcher. I mean, the Hermits have been blessed to the last 3 catchers between Sofran, Fury's older brother, Brian, who was here before him, and then Linetto, who's a starter for 4 years. The Hermits have had, solid defensive reliability behind the plate, and that just makes your whole team better.
That one's low in the dirt.
Not to mention Sofran, I don't know what his average is, but I bet you got the bulk of his hits, like you were saying, in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. Seems like he's been clutch all year for the Hermits.
And you almost wonder when you have that string of good catchers if they're really just learning from each other and learning the game from each other and really making each other stronger.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, obviously the coaching staff has done a great job, but when you get to learn under Fury and Fury got to learn under Linetto and, whoever might be the catcher next year is kind of learning, taking tips from Sofran, it just kind of starts passing itself down.
That one's in there for a ball. Counts 2-2, 2 outs. Yeah. Gertz has really came in here and done a decent job with that one's ripped into the gap, gets by the second baseman there, or shortstop there. Sofran's going to hold it first.
Yeah, just a good hard line drive. Probably caught the shortstop a little too quick. It wasn't too far to his left, but it just hit so hard it made it right through.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there from Austin Sofran. They'll bring in the courtesy runner for Sofran, number 14.
Jake Ruxer. I do believe it.
Yeah.
Here comes the top of the order again with Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Rushker's been the pinch runner for Sofran pretty much the entire season here as Taylor comes up to bat.
That one's low in the dirt.
Yeah, so in high school you get the courtesy runner for the pitcher and catcher as long as they're listed as that. And, yeah, Rusher's been their first off the bench for the courtesy runner for either of those guys so far this season.
Going to try and go for a pickoff there. Ruxer gets back. Really try and hold him at first there. Try and keep him from stealing. That one's inside for strike. It's a really good pitch there.
Yeah, way to settle down, get back in this count now even. I mean, Vianney's had trouble with their counts, gotten away from them early on, so they're looking to get up to a good count.
There's a ball outside. Ruxer holds, didn't really get behind him. From what it looks like, I don't think St. John Vianney has the deepest pitching rotation either. So it's really going to be rough making sure that one's popped up. Second baseman's under it. Caught. There's out 3. But the damage is done. Hermits score 6. Now take 6-0. I'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month.
Welcome back here to Lavari Field. If you're just joining us, I'm Darren Matter alongside Peter Burns and Tom Brumell, Mr. Brumell. Score update between CBA and St. Joe's Prep.
Metuchen.
Or St. Joe Metuchen. CBA is winning 5-0. So the winner of that game will play the winner of this game in the finals.
If the Hermits win this one, it'll be here, South Jersey Finals. We will have that game.
Yeah, so it's interesting because CBA was the lowest ranked of those teams. They pulled a couple upsets. They beat Red Bank, who was on another power, shore conference power, ranked higher in the state. Same with Metuchen. They look like they're rolling coming into the playoffs. I know it's early, and the Metuchen may be able to come back, but CBA making a run. Funny thing is, before the Hermits went on their stretch of 5 or 6 straight years of making it to the state final in South Jersey, CBA was kind of the king of the non-public A North. They're ranked in the country. Had a lot of guys going to North Carolina. Catcher and a pitcher duo went from one year. So it'll be interesting to see if CBA kind of
that one's popped up, foul.
Restarts, reignites their baseball tradition after maybe, I don't want to say a couple down years. They've been a good team, but like I said, the Hermits have been the class of non-public A for the last 5 years, 6 years. But who knows? Like I said, CBA might be coming back.
Here comes full count for CJ. That one's a strike. Caught him swinging. Good pitch, a little low. Got him with swing.
Yeah, Fury did a very good job of working back into that count. He was down 3-0, and he just worked his way back. Got that strike, then a foul, and then another strikeout. So it'll be 1 out in the inning.
There's strike 1 for CJ. Coming up to bat is Kurtz, the pitcher for the Lancers.
Yeah, started at center field, got moved into pitcher.
That one's fouled off.
After a tough inning for the Lancers. St. John Vianney had a good season this year, going 18-6-1.
I mean, not being in the top 20, I feel like is really an understatement for this team. Really sad rankings for them, especially with how far they've went in these playoffs. That one's a ball. 1-2 count.
Yeah, this team's been pretty good, beating some very good teams. Beat Pingree in the quarterfinals to get here.
That was a very high-scoring game. See if they can get their bats going here. Strike 3 for CJ. That's out number 2. Caught him looking.
Yeah, good strikeout pitch there. 2 outs now. Looking to go 1-2-3 here.
Here comes the Lancers right fielder. Up the bat. Pitch a little low in the dirt. Not really, but a little low. So Fran does a good job of keeping it, containing it.
Yeah, as we've been talking about, so Fran, very good defensive catcher.
There's a strike. Outside corner, just a good pitch there. CJ's done a very good job with catching corners with his pitches. Really not throwing up easy balls to be hit. Caught him swinging there.
Yeah, good off-speed pitch there from Fury. Got them swinging with the curveball. He realized way too late he did not want to be swinging at that one. But great pitch there from Fury to get him going.
And that's what you really do when you get in the count there, especially if you're up in the count. That one a little low, but try and get, even if it's a little outside, try and get him on one he can swing at. Try and get him swinging.
Yeah, it looked like Edric caught him bad on that first curveball. He went right back to it, but the count will even at 2.
That one a little low.
So now they've
brings up a full count.
Yeah.
CJ's gotten out of these before in the inning. First at bat of the inning was full count. See if he can get out of this one. Get out of the inning 1-2-3. No, he will not. That's a ball down low, outside.
That will put a runner on first for the SJV Lancers.
Here comes their left fielder up.
Dylan Galam batting in the 9-hole.
That one's fouled off. Fouled off very deeply back.
Yeah, back towards the JV field. No JV games today, though.
That one probably would have been pretty deep if he actually got all bad on that one.
Yeah, nice powerful swing there.
That one's an off speed, a little outside. Looks like he's trying to maybe get him to chase again on it.
Yeah, St. John Vianney trying to score a run here, maybe even advance the runner. With 2 outs here, not much you can do.
That ball's ground ball to Ryan Weingartner. Looks like he'll try and turn it to second. Get him out. That's the end of top of the second. John Vianney leaves man on first. Doesn't score anything.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Welcome back here to LaVarria Field. Bottom of the second here. Hermits up 6-0. If you're St. John Vianney here, really just trying to go into damage control, make sure they don't get any. That one's fouled off there by Josiah Ragsdale.
Yeah, Hermits starting with their number 2 hitter, so they've got pretty much the top of their order up here to bat. Vianney gave up a lot of damage there early with the walks and the hit by pitches.
That one's ripped into the gap between right field and center. Ragsdale's going to go for second. It's going to get cut off. He's going to get in there for second and safe.
Yeah, good double there from Ragsdale. Like we say, he's one of our fastest runners, and that's a normal single, and he turned that into a double.
So that's the thing, too, is as you started to allude to it last inning, Darren, but, Lancers aren't maybe as deep as the Hermits are in pitch. Like, the reason the Hermits have had so much success over the last 6 years is they have so many arms. Even if you pick up an injury, you need to go into the bullpen. They have so many good arms that this game is really you can only throw your 2 because the way the playoffs set up, kind of threw your 1 last game, you can throw your 2 this game, you can throw your 1 in the South Jersey final, and then throw your 1 again in the state final just because the number of days off in between games. But this game, you need to go to your second starter and whoever else, kind of filling in. So if the Hermits are tagging these first couple guys, you're only getting farther and farther into that thinned out bullpen, and it could, success is going to get more success here for the Hermits, hopefully.
That one's chopped. Going to be foul.
Yeah, chopped down the third base line, was bouncing along the line there for a little while, but it finally turned a little foul, so it'll be strike 1 for Weingartner, the St. Joseph's University commit. Runner will
He's going. That one is ripped into center. He's going to get it. He's coming back. Ragsdale's going to get back. I think Ragsdale was thinking that one was going to drop. Great job by the center fielder there to get under it and make the catch.
Yeah, it looks like Ragsdale was just going as soon as that ball was pitched.
Yeah, so he was running, and then Weingartner put a pretty big charge into it. So when he saw the hit, he probably thought, wow, he probably got all that one. Like, he probably would be in the gap. But he hit it a little too close to the center fielder. He only had to go back maybe 10, 15 feet. It was a good play by the center fielder. but a little too close to him for the ball really to drop in, so Ragsdale had to get back on his horse and get back to second base.
Bringing up the left fielder, number 21, Kyle Neary.
And the pitch swung on and missed. The one was right down the middle. A little bit lower.
Yeah, Hermits have a runner in scoring position.
Be interesting to see if Ragsdale will go here or not. I feel like they might try and hold him, but he is taking a very big lead there at second. And the pitch, a little low in the dirt. Ragsdale's going to stay. Catcher gave him a look, make sure he did stay.
Yeah, Ragsdale looks like he thought about it for a second. But he's going to stay. One of the speediest Hermits out here today.
Here comes the 1-0-1 pitch. That one's fouled. Chopped that by Neary. Neary's got a lot of power when he hits. I mean, if he can get a handle on one of these, it's going to be ripped probably into one of these gaps or over one of these outfielders' heads.
Yeah, 3 or 4 home runs this year, but he's been battling injuries too, so you figure if he played the whole season, he'd probably have a couple more of that.
Yeah, good batter here. Got some nice power, looking to drive one deep, maybe get a tag up from Ragsdale on base.
Oh, they're going to go for the pickoff. He's going to be safe. It's a little to the outside of the base. That was a hard one. Good catch by the shortstop there to make that catch. Really not going to let that ball get away, because if that ball got away, Ragsdale would probably would get to third, if not turn for home, and see what he could do.
Yeah. Hermits looking for some more damage done.
That one's outside. Ragsdale's going to go, and he's going to be safe. He's coming home. The ball was dropped by the third baseman. Ragsdale's going to get in standing up. That's going to be 1 run, 7. Put the Hermits up 7-0. See if Neary can get a hit here. The strikes are 2-1. He's in a 2-2 count here.
Yeah. Ragsdale went there. The throw was not caught by the third baseman, and he just went. So it's now a 7-0 game for the Hermits.
That one's low for ball 3. Puts it at full count.
Hermits look to be controlling this game. Looking to put this one away early.
That one's fouled up, popped up.
That was a high pop-up.
Really, it's going to be how the pitchers can bounce back here. It looks like Kurtz from the Lancers is getting kind of frustrated here, kind of getting under his skin with what's been happening. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, foul tipped, dropped by the catcher. Could have been a foul tip strikeout, but he dropped it, so.
And the full count pitch swung on and missed by Kyle Neary. It's a nice pitch there from the Lancers pitcher. A little high, a little to the outside. Got him swinging. Here comes DH Serrano. You saw there he turned the bases, got good base running, got on base, got good hit. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, definitely. Hermits just looking to add to this lead, just keep adding to the point where
that one's ripped, gets past the third baseman into left field. Serrano's going to go for 2, and he's going to be safe. That was a good throw by the left fielder to try and get it in. Second baseman just couldn't make the play. It was a little to the outside. Tried to swing it back. Serrano just had the speed there and was able to get in and score. or get in and get the base.
And like I said, it's just another dynamic to the Hermits offense. Another guy with a lot of speed, a lot of power. Unfortunately, had to miss a lot of time during the year with that broken wrist. Played the first couple games, but then was out. But the Hermits got him right back before the playoffs, and able to get some at-bats in, so he'd be able to stay hot. He could be that, missing link into the Hermits offense. Or I shouldn't say missing link because they scored a lot of runs this year, but it could be that additional factor that just keeps the offense going.
And that ball is low.
Pitcher gave a look to second base, maybe to try and throw Serrano off. A little low, a little in the dirt. Here comes up another great base runner, Mason Dorsey. Once he got on base, he's a lethal threat with base running. That was a little high there for ball two.
Yeah, the Hermits have a lot of lethal base runners, as we keep saying. I'd say one of the best running teams in the state. Hermits get a lot of steals, get a lot of extra runs that most teams won't. And Vianney seems to be worried about that.
And the pitch,
for good reason.
Called strike right on the outside corner there. Leaves the count 2-1.
Still a hitter's count for Dorsey. Dorsey looking to tack onto this lead with a runner in scoring position.
That one's called strike. Same spot pretty much, right on the outside corner.
Yeah, evens up the count there.
Ace has just really got to put this ball in the play. I mean, he's got enough speed. He could probably get the first and advance Serrano, depending on where he puts it. 2-2 count. Pitch. Fouled off. You see there, Mason trying to chop at that. Get it into the field, get it in play, see what he can do.
Still a 2-2 count for Dorsey.
That one swung on and missed. Breaking ball is what it looked like. Leads runner on second, but scores one run. We'll be right back.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer.
Here we go. You're on.
Up now. Top of the third, Hermits are leading 7-1. I'm Darren Matter alongside Peter Burns and Mr. Brumell. Pitch one for CJ is in for a strike.
Yeah, good pitch from CJ Fury there. On the mound, throwing 46 pitches. Pitch count is low. Done a good job. Here had a tough.
That one swung on in the dirt.
Yeah, like I was going to say, a tough first inning. Let two guys on, but got out of it and has been smooth sailing from there.
You're right. You're right, Pete. It's he's 40-something pitches. You figure he keeps going. If you were 40-something going in, you'd be at 90 through 4, which is a lot. You're not going too far into the game as he strikes him out there. Yeah, so he might be able to, if he's pitching like this, be able to go farther. But the thing is, the way the Hermits have set up their bullpen and this big 7-run lead, if you want to, if you don't want to get him innings, you could throw Gaines just to keep his arm active for an inning or so. But if you don't want to, this 7-run lead gives you the advantage to be able to set up your pitchers however you want. But like I said, you still have until Friday to come back. So you need to pitch over a certain amount of pitches to be ineligible there. So the better Fury does, the more options the Hermits will have going forward with their bullpen.
There's CJ's. That one is ripped in to center. That drops. Ragsdale's going to get under. It's going to hold the runner at first. Still a single.
Yeah, that'll only be the second hit for the Lancers so far. Nice little line drive blooper into the outfield. Behind the second baseman, in front of the left field or right fielder, excuse me.
As long as CJ can stay doing pretty well here, and rest of the pitchers coming in can do pretty well, they should have a pretty decent shot at keeping this the way it is. There's strike one for CJ.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like the depth. So the Hermits in the last game went, Lavari going to Old Dominion, and then DeJong, who's going to NJIT, and that kind of closes it out. You always have Weingartner, who's going to play.
That one's hit right along the first base line. That one's wild away from Weingartner. Gets in the center, cut off by Neareye. Holds them at first and second. It's a good play there by Neareye to make sure he held them, made sure they weren't able to advance.
Yeah, a little bit of an error there from the first baseman, hit to him, and he goes for the throw at second instead of just stepping on the bag at first, and they don't turn the double play. But it's still all right for the Hermits.
Yeah, you're right, Pete. I mean, like you said, he probably should have just stepped on the bag. You're up 7. You got 1 out. Take the second out. Leave the guy at second. That's fine. You want to keep away from the beginning. So the big inning. If they're going for the double play there, now leaves both guys on. And
that one is driven right up the middle. Dorsey's not going to get there. It's going to go all the way pretty much back to the wall. They're going to turn 2 home. It's going to be cut off. It's going to be cut off again. They're going to score 2 here, and the hitter's going to advance to second.
Yeah, like Mr. Brumell was alluding to, that's what you cannot do. That's why he should have stepped on first, because now that big inning is still in play with only 1 out and that big double there.
And that's been one of the things that has plagued the Hermits pretty much all year is making errors. I mean, it's been kind of what – I know our hitting's been pretty strong and our pitching's been pretty strong, but these errors are kind of killer for us. Like I said in the last game, those errors turn the hits, the hits turn into errors, the errors turn into runs, and then the runs turn into losses.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible that we've only lost the 1 game with like I said, they struggled. But it's also not like, we're weak at first or second or third or right or left. Like it doesn't matter. It seems like everybody kind of picks their game and struggles a little bit. So it's like it's not even like an easy fix.
Yeah, it's just
rotate things defensively. It seems like everybody.
It's just like the Hermits just have errors sometimes, and that's something we just have to accept as this team. Is that their defense is great, but sometimes we're gonna have those errors, and those errors are gonna turn into two runs here. 2
balls there for CJ. You wonder if he's starting to get a little frustrated here with what just happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing that's really his fault, but still it's got to frustrate you.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're still going to score at least 1 with a runner on second because of that, bomb by the last batter there for St. John Vianney. So, no matter what, he still hit him pretty hard. But you'd be 1 out away from getting out of this inning, only giving up the 1 run, as opposed to 2 outs away, having already given up 2.
CJ's now down in the count 3-0. Looks to really get a strike here.
Yeah, don't want to walk this guy and then put those runners in the same position we were just in, but with the 2 runs.
Got him with the strike.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit inside from here, but he called it a strike on the line.
Lancers got that against Neareye. Got that on the inside last game, so it's nice that the umpires kept it pretty much the same. That one's fouled off.
Yeah,
looked like an off-speed pitch there for CJ.
Fury's worked the count full here. Been doing a good job.
One of CJ's strengths is his ability to work between off speeds and fastballs, and then try and kind of keep it different with every at bat.
Yeah, Fury, one of our best pitchers here, and he's been doing a really good job this season.
Villanova commit. Full count pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 outs. That ball got away from CJ. Cut off by Ryan Taylor and the second baseman.
Yeah, no harm, no foul, but you don't want to be throwing that ball around the infield like that.
Yeah, but they'll get the strikeout there for Fury, and he's 1 out away from ending this inning that was 2-run scored. Don't want to let up any more and let this be a big inning for the comeback.
That one's inside. Looks like, yeah, some of these balls are just getting away from him. He's trying to paint the corners, but they're just getting a little outside, a little inside. Just kind of needs to settle down. It's easier said than done, but that one's low in the dirt.
Yeah, second ball, he's in the 2-0 count here.
You saw him work back in the last one, work back to get it full count and then get the strikeout. See if he can work it back, get 2 strikes on him. That one swung on and missed. That's what you need if you're CJ there. Get 1 strike up on the board, make it a 2-on count.
Yeah, definitely. Fury looking to work this one back, maybe get another strikeout and end this inning.
Ooh, that one hit him. That one hit him right in the... I couldn't tell if it was his arm or his back, but I pretty much smacked him pretty good.
Yeah, I think he was able to turn his back away, kind of hit him right between the numbers. Wasn't
looks like
that one.
Looks like Sofran's going to kind of go out, talk to CJ, make sure he's calmed down. See him getting a little frustrated out here. See if they'll hold him at second. It looks like they've been holding him at second, not trying to send him.
Yeah, and it looks
smart.
Like Gaines is going to start warming up in the bullpen. Look, he's
CJ's getting up there in the pitch count, kind of.
Yeah.
See if they can keep him fresher.
Gaines grabbing a ball. And
there's in for strike 1. That's what you need. Start off the count with a strike.
Yeah, sort of settle down, get that 3rd out, and get to the next inning with not much harm done.
That one's in the dirt again. Sofran once again doing a nice job being a brick wall behind the plate, keeping the ball in front of him, making sure a play can't happen.
So CJ up to 65 pitches. Like I said, the errors kind of hurt him, gave up that extra run. But if he's able to get out here, hopefully he can get to at least 4. Then you figure Gaines can go 2, maybe bring in a Weingartner to close 3 if they go the full 7.
That one's fouled off into the dugout over there.
Yeah, a little bouncing Fowler. So
brings up a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Wonder if CJ's going to try and give him something a little on the outside, a little outside for a ball, but make him try and chase it, see if he can get him swinging.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got 2 pitches to work with here before he works it full.
That one's fouled straight up.
Breaking ball. That one's actually an infield.
Oh, it's infield. Cole Fry gets under it, makes a catch, and they get out of the inning. With damage being done, 2 runs scored. We'll be back to you at the bottom of the 3rd coming up.
Oh.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular...
Welcome back.
Oh.
Welcome back. Bottom of the third here. I'm Darren Madden alongside Peter Burns and Mr. Brunel. Bring you this game, this semifinal game between St. John Vianney and Cole Fry. Hermits.
Little
confusion there.
Yeah, Hermit's going to play the winner of CBA and St. Joe Metuchen, and the last score update we got, CBA, the 6th seed, was up 5-0 on the 2 seed, St. Joe's Metuchen. Hermits here, the 1 seed, winning 7-2 over the 4 seed St. John Vianney.
Like I said before, when I made a little mistake there, Cole Fry's up to bat. Right now, counts 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Once again, I mean, St. John Vianney's kind of got to come in here, damage control in mind. Make sure you don't get out of the inning, keeping the damage minimal. That one's fouled off into the woods behind us.
Yeah, it looked like it was coming straight at us here in the tent. The lefty batter here. No Hermits.
That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 out. Going to bring up Jake Myers.
Yeah, first out of the inning there. Key for the St. John Vianney Lancers. Lancers looking to get out of this one 1-2-3 and get themselves into the 4th inning where they can attempt to put more damage into the Hermits' lead.
Nice little
breaking ball
there.
Yeah.
A little on the outside corner. Caught Jake looking. It's a nice pitch there.
Definitely for the Lancers.
That one's high and wide.
Lancers got to get some quality strikes here and try and get their Hermits.
Try and contain here.
Yeah.
If you give up a hit, try and keep it in the infield, or if it gets to the outfield, try and contain them to getting as little base as you can.
Yeah, keep everything in front of you here is the key for the Lancers.
That one's inside. Ball 2, or ball 1, I should say. Thought that was ball 2.
So did I. I don't know, it might have been.
Yeah,
it
ball
was.
2.
That one.
That one's ground foul.
Yeah,
right over top of that ball.
Right up the third base line there for Myers. Couldn't quite get it fair. But he should be looking here for a base knock.
2-2 count here. That one swung on, drove into center field. He's going to make the catch. Center fielder's going to make the catch. Looked like he might have been a little struck by that one. He looked like he was trying to do the cha-cha out there, kind of get his feet set. Kind of going frontwards, backwards, trying to make that catch.
Yeah. Vianney doing a good job here, trying to get that 1-2-3 inning. No damage done, not even a hit. Number 1 up to bat, the catcher, Austin Sofran.
Like we were saying earlier, he's been a very clutch player, coming in big moments. That one's driven right up, going to get through.
And as we talk
it's not. It kind of got held there.
And as we talk about him being a clutch player, he takes the first pitch and gets a single. Don't know if they'll count it as an error or a single. But
Ryan Taylor is going to come up to bat here. They're going to send Ruxer back in to pinch run for Sofran. That was a little interesting play there because second baseman dove for it.
Yeah, it was a good dive.
He thought that it got under him because he got up looking around and it was laying right under him.
Yeah, I don't think he would have made the play anyways. I think he would have had to get that one in his glove with the speed of Sofran. Even though he isn't a runner, he's definitely still got some speed. That one's a ball.
That was a strike.
Oh, a strike. My
strike
bad.
To Ryan Taylor. Outside, looked like a breaking ball once again. Kurtz has been throwing a fair amount of breaking balls, and they've looked really good. They're going to try and catch Ruxer off guard there. It's going to be safe. Get back in time.
Yeah, they won't catch him there. But rightfully worried is this Vianney pitching squad at the Hermits.
That one's high and wide. Really here you don't want to give Ryan anything to get a hold of because he's probably going to turn this into at least a double, if not score. Rucks are home to having him as the pinch runner. They're going to go for try and get the pick off. Not going to get him.
Yeah, we saw this pitcher here balk earlier in the game, trying to catch us off guard. Our running really shakes other opponent pitchers, and that one's
chipped. It's going to be called foul off the plate.
Yeah, swing and bunt there. Didn't really get a hold of much of it, and we'll call it foul. So the Hermits have a 1-2 count. Taylor, the leadoff man, up to bat. UPenn commit. Very good baseball player. Check on that runner again.
Talk about Ryan Taylor's athleticism. I went to middle school and elementary school with him, and I know he was one of the really good basketball player for our middle school team. So you see there, kind of got all over the field, all over with all the sports. Ooh. That one's hit back to the pitcher. He's going to get there, toss it to first, get the out, turn the play, and they're going to get out of the inning with leaving a man on first.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to...
Welcome back to LeVar Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep for this NJSIA non-public A semifinal for the South between St. John Vianney and the St. Augustine Prep Hermits.
First pitch there for CJ. Fury comes in as a strike. This is the way you want to start the inning. Start off up ahead in the count.
Definitely for Fury. Want to keep going. Get through this inning to keep save Gaines' arm. That one's a ball.
Ball. A little low, a little outside. Looks like CJ might be slipping out there a little bit on the mound. I don't know if what's up with the mound up there, but it almost looks like his front foot's almost slipping around a little bit.
Yeah, nice warm day in Richland, 75 degrees. Got a cloudy sky, though.
That one's ground. Myers going to get there, throw to first. Got him out.
Yeah, one of the first ground outs we've seen today.
That was a way to get ahead of get to the ball, not let ball come to you. Get the throw out at first. Yeah, really good job by Jake Myers there at first.
Yeah, it looks like there's somebody in the St. John Vianney bullpen warming up as I look over there. And we know that Gaines has been warming up for the Hermits. If you're St. John Vianney here, you're looking for 1 or 2 runs. Got to keep digging into that Hermits score. Not the way to do it, grounding out on the first pitch, though.
Up to bat now is center fielder Dylan Galam.
And that one's outside, ball 2. Definitely see some wind here today in Richland. You know, can't feel it in the tent here, but looking at the trees out in the outfield.
That one's ripped down the left field line. Called foul.
It'll be strike 1.
Strike 1, 2 balls. I know so there's some chance of storms rolling in tonight, so you're probably going to get some wind from them. Clouds are looking a little dark.
Yeah, hopefully we can get through this one, not go to extras, not try and push the weather.
That one's fouled off there. Got a little over top the ball, chipped it down a little bit.
Yeah, good foul ball, though. It was a nice swing, tipped it. You can do that and get it a little bit lower and try and get that ball.
It was kind of weird because it almost looked like he was going to pull up, but didn't really pull up because it was one of those he was halfway through trying to slow down and he still got contact with it.
A checked swing that got foul tipped somehow. And the batter will call time.
Here comes 2-2 pitch.
Fury's pitch.
It's a little high.
Yeah, full count here. Not looking to walk the runner. The batter here is Fury.
CJ's done a pretty good job, though, of getting out of the counts when they've been full counts. See what he can do here. That one's fouled off down the right field line. Looks like center fielder here really just trying to get something on the ball, really just get into play, get on base. That's really what they're going to have to do here to get. They really can't leave this inning without getting a run, or it's going to be really tough to come back.
Dylan Galam looking to get that hit. Galam, if you can get a hit here and start out this comeback attempt. I mean, it's already been started out, but.
That one's called strike 3. A little low there. I feel like that's one that could have went either way, but went in the way of CJ.
Yeah, I almost thought it was a ball here in the 10, but we don't have the best angle on it, so the umpire calls it a strike, and we'll take that as it'll be a strikeout to get the second out of the inning.
Outside, a little low, a little outside.
Up to bat now for SJV, number 9, Nicholas Ferranelli. He was pitching earlier in the game, moved out to the outfield after his short stint in the first inning.
It's called strike, painting the outside corner there. Really good pitch for CJ.
Yeah, 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Ferranelli looking to get on base here. Needs to get on base here. I'm being completely honest.
Swung on. Strike 2.
Yeah,
CJ's ahead of the count here. Really, if you're CJ, you're trying to stay down low in the count, trying to stay on as long as you can.
With 80 pitches thrown in the 4th inning, he could possibly go through the 5th if he can get out of this one pretty quickly. And that
one's driven up the line. It's going to be called foul.
Yeah, foul ball to Myers just off of the third base line, and he will stay up to bat. Still 1-2 count. And if you're SJV, you need a hit here.
It'll be interesting to see if CJ goes with the fastball here, if he tries to go with something, some sort of breaking ball or a little curveball. I feel like he might go with the curveball here, get him a little off. It's going to be inside for a ball. 2-2 count.
Yeah, like you were saying, look for that outside of the zone pitch that you could possibly swing at, but you don't want to give him something so easy to swing at that he's going to get a hit off of it.
Yeah.
With that 1-2 count, you've got a pitch to play around with. So a 2-2 count here with 2 outs.
Low again. Brings up full count.
Yeah, like we've said, Fury's done a good job in full counts so far.
See what he can do here again.
Two outs here, just trying to get the final out of the inning.
Time called. It looked by time called by the hitter or the I couldn't tell. I think he pointed to the hitter, so I think the hitter called time. Pretty much a last second time. Maybe try and get into CJ's head a little bit.
Definitely trying to get that.
And the pitch hit off. Gonna be caught. Nice little jumping catch there by Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, good grab by Taylor there.
You're gonna leave no one on the bases. Not the way you want to go out if you're St. John Vianney. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Up to bat here, I've got the bottom of the fourth. Welcome back, or welcome to. I'm Darren Madden alongside Peter Burns. Bringing you the bottom of the fourth inning here. Hermits are up 7-2. Little score update here. CBA just beat St. John Metuchen 11-0.
Yeah, shut him out. Difficult to do to a 2 seed. That one's outside ball 1.
Really going to be coming into play whoever wins this game with a lot of momentum after shutting them out.
Yeah, definitely.
That one's fouled up behind us.
If you are the Hermits or St. John's Vianney, going into the next game, the winner of this has got to be a little bit nervous. Coming against the underdogs, the 6 seed CBA, I would be worried. If
that one's popped up in the center field. Center fielder's going to call him off, try and get under. He does. Good catch there. Really kind of catching that on the run, trying to get under it. You have to think that the wind's kind of playing a role in it. I know it's not too windy, but those popped up balls have to be hard when they're kind of getting caught up in the wind and moving around the fair amount.
Yeah, if you're the Lancers here, you're looking to get another 1-2-3 inning, and you've got to get runs in the next inning, or else this game could be over for you, and your season be done. Something you do not want to do.
That one's whipped down the line, going to get past the third baseman into the field. They're going to turn Weingardner to second. He's going to get down, standing up. He's going to get in, standing up. Nice little double play there.
Yeah, nice double there.
Looks like the third baseman's kind of having trouble there with those balls that are kind of getting ripped right down the third base line.
Yeah, it looks like his reaction time was a little slow on that one. He kind of dived for it. It was too late. Got right past him. Left fielder did a good job cleaning it up, but not good enough against one of our best base runners, Ryan Weingardner. Got right past him, and Weingardner will get a double.
It sounded like the catcher just said going one, so it sounds like they might not be going for Weingardner if they get the hit. Get near eye out, get the easier out. That one's a little low into the dirt. Weingardner's going to stay. It looked like he might have tried to go, but he's going to stay.
Yeah, it looked like the catcher did a little waddle. Was looking right down at the third baseman. Knew that if Weingardner went, he would have a play. Very good decision from Weingardner not to go there.
Inside, ball 2.
Yeah, SJV's pitcher needs to calm down here, get some strikes. Like I said, got to get out of this inning with no damage done. If you are
Kurtz here,
Kurtz, yeah.
He's been doing pretty well, but just needs to keep stringing together strikes, keeping the counts down low. That one called strike there. That's what he needed. Still behind in the count, but working your way back slowly. And if you're Kyle here, you just need to get the ball in the play, advance Ryan. If you can get something ripped into the field, into the gap, Ryan Gardner will probably look to come home, score another run.
Yeah, that's what you need if you're the Hermits. Get those reassurance.
Looked like it was a little high, a little outside. Like you were saying, get the insurance runs. Keep running up the score, keep getting the runs that you need to win the game. Make sure that if you are to have errors and other things that come up, make sure that you have enough runs you can compensate for them. It looks like you're going to look them off. Pitch, that's going to be driven.
Foul.
Foul.
Yup, just foul there in that left field corner.
Nice little rip there for near eye there, just to get contact on the ball. Drove it a little left. Might have been a little early on it.
Yeah, still a good swing, though. That would have been a really nice ball if it had been in play. Probably a double if it wasn't caught by the outfielder.
And you look if, especially with one out, probably if it's anything popped up, Weingart is not going to touch and go. That one's high for ball 4. Going to walk him on the full count. Put runners on first and second.
Yeah, if you're the Lancers here, I mean, not the worst thing in the world considering that runner on first doesn't really matter. The runner on second is the one you're more worried about.
Up now to bat is Jordan Serrano. He's had a very good season this year. I know he's been out for a while with a broken wrist, but when he's been here, he's been doing pretty solidly, especially in this game, getting a lot of hits, getting advancing runners. Gonna watch that one go for a strike.
Yeah, strike 1 there. Hermits looking to advance to the South Jersey Finals, which would be held.
They're going to try
here.
and pick him off. That's going to get through. Weingart is not going to go to third, and they're going to hold him at third. Yeah. That's an error you do not want to give up if you're St. John Vianney.
Definitely not. That really puts you in a difficult position if you're Vianney. With runners on the corners now, you need a strikeout to keep Weingartner from going home.
And you almost wonder if Neareye going to try and go with second being open. That one's going to get ripped, and it's going to get through. Weingartner's going to come home. Neareye's going to third. They're going to hold him at third, it looks like. And Serrano is going to turn what probably should have been a single into a double play with the error and the a good base running.
I'm sorry. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties here.
Up to bat now is Mason Dorsey.
With runners on second and third.
Dorsey's going to probably be looking for anything here to get into the field, even if it's a sack. That one's going to be low into the dirt. Catcher does a good job there keeping it in front of him.
Yeah, Vianney's pitcher's been doing a good job, but now he's in a little bit of a jam here with an 8-2 game now for the...
That one's outside for a ball. Two balls, no strikes. Yeah, if you're St. John Vianney here, you really can't give up anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much the cap for you if you're in terms of giving up runs. If you give up another, it's looking pretty bleak. Still a 6-run game, which is very tough. Yeah.
That's driven right in the center. It looks like he's going to be under it. Makes the catch. Neareye tags up and is coming home. He's going to come in standing up. Serrano doesn't advance. Smart base run. He probably would have gotten tagged out if he did try and advance. But still, Neareye comes home, scores another run, makes it 9-2 for the Hermits.
Yeah.
Now up the bat's Cole Fry.
Fry looking to put on what would be pretty much the dagger, in my opinion, if you could get some runs here.
It'll be interesting to see if they, I doubt that they will, but they might send Serrano. I mean, he's taking a pretty big lead over there. Especially since he's a very speedy player. If he runs when this pitch comes off, he might get there with pretty much ease. With a fair amount of ease.
Yeah. The Hermits base running has been excellent so far. The Hermits game in general has been excellent so far, besides that little error.
That one's down in the dirt. Serrano's going to hold. Looks like the catcher's going to have a little bit of a chat. Kind of give the pitcher a little bit of break there like he needs.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of gives Serrano a look, make sure he's holding.
Yeah, Serrano, another stealing threat. Most of these Hermits are stealing threats. I'd say every single one is a threat to steal at some point. They've all got that elite level speed. Very athletic team, as we keep talking about. That is
That one
key.
swung on and missed. Goldfry does not look very happy with that one. You see him give himself a little smack on the helmet there. That would have been a nice one to hit. That was pretty much right down the center, it looked like. A little lower. But like I said, he's got a pretty big strike zone. It's got to be a little difficult there to get hits when you got such a big strike zone.
Yeah, the lefty bat here. Look at lefty on lefty action on the breaking
That one's
ball.
called strike three. That's going to end the inning. Once again, more damage done. I sound like a broken record here with the Hermits getting more runs. We'll be right back to bring you to the top of the fifth.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com.
Welcome back to Lavari Field here, where we bring you the semifinals between St. John Vianney and St. Augustine Hermits. Hermits are up 9-2, and we'll have a pitching change here, bringing in Andrew Gaines. Probably one of the, if not the hardest pitchers, fastest pitchers on this Hermits team.
Yeah, Andrew Gaines, a really good righty. We haven't seen many righties in this game. Both of St. John Vianney's pitchers have been lefties, and the Hermits pitcher, C.J. Fury, was a lefty. So the first righty in the game.
That one's fouled off, got behind. Might be one of those, the speed kind of throws you off a little bit until you get a hold of it.
Definitely.
But Gaines can definitely lean on some other pitches as well. He's got decent other pitches. The only downfall to him is he's prone to throw more balls than most of the other ones you see there. A little high, pretty much right at the pitcher's head, or the batter's head. Ducked, didn't hit him.
Yeah, Gaines a very fast pitcher, though. One of the faster pitchers that you will see in high school baseball.
Other ball.
So a 2-1 count here.
That one's called strike, 2-2.
Gaines
Oh,
to
here
pitch.
comes rain. It's raining. And the pitch, that one is driven out, and it's going to be foul.
Just foul there. Good hit. Good swing by the St. John Vianney hitter.
Number 25.
Yeah, just missed fair territory. As you are right, it is starting to rain.
It's not anything real crazy. I'm assuming they'll probably play through it. As long as it doesn't open up here. Yeah. See, the wind's starting to blow a little bit more here, too. That one's just inside. Brings it full count. See if Gaines can get out of the jam here.
Yeah, 3-2 count. This hitter's been hitting pretty well.
Comes the pitch. That one is driven straight up in the air into right field. Looks like Ragsdale's under it. Makes the catch.
Yeah,
makes the play.
Very high drive there. Gets under it is Ragsdale, and he will get the out. Bringing up Brady Oswich, the shortstop for the Lancers.
Seems like most of the hitters for the Lancers have been hit or miss. Like, it's literally, they've either been in there and made a couple good hits. That one's going to be strike.
Ooh, that was a really good pitch.
That was a dirty pitch.
He looked like he was ducking from the pitch to the head, and then it went right down.
That one swung on and missed. That's a great start there for Gaines. 1 out. You're up in the count 2-0.
Yeah, Gaines
really got a pitch here to play with. See if you can get something chasing. Got him chasing on it. Fouled off.
Gaines was feeling his off-speed stuff there, and that one's fouled off right at our 10. For the Lancers here, trying to tack on some more runs. More in desperation here.
Once again, a little high inside off-speed pitch. That's not what you're looking for. That's not really going to be one they're going to swing at, but
you have that pitch to give.
Yep.
At a 0-2 count. Maybe even have another pitch to give here if you want.
Get a 2-2 and see what you can do from there. See what he can do here. That one's a little low and outside. It looked like at least a little low there. Sofran did a good job of keeping the ball in front of him, making a catch.
Yeah, good pitch, though. That's one you might want to swing at if you're the batter.
Especially if you get a little antsy there. That one's inside. I thought that hit the bottom of the bat.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, I thought I heard a ping from the bat.
That's what the dugout seemed to think as they were all going with the oohs and the ahs.
Either way, it's going to be full count here to Gaines. See if he can get out of the jam here. Pitch down low. That one is driven in the center. Mason's going to get under and make the catch. So that's 2 there. Good defense by the Hermits. Both hitting to the field there. And, yeah, making the catch.
Yeah, good out there from the Hermits. Now looking to get that third out of the inning. Go 1, 2, 3. At the top of the 5th. Up to bat for the Lancers, number 17, Matteo Pasculi, the third baseman.
He had a pretty good hit earlier, I do believe.
Yeah,
nice little hit in the outfield. See if he can do it again. Maybe try and turn a double here. That one's called for a strike. That's a nice pitch there. Got pretty much right in the middle, it looked like.
Yeah, very good pitch from Gaines.
That one's another strike. That one painted the corner nicely. I think that one looked like it curved a little bit, even though I don't think that was a curveball.
Yeah, Gaines painting the corners. Got some good quality strikes here. Looking to shut this batter down.
That one's ripped down the third base line. Foul. 2 strikes, 2 outs, no balls.
Still a little bit of a drizzle here in terms of the weather side of things.
I mean, if you're Gaines, it's got to affect your throwing a little bit. If that ball gets wet, I mean, I feel like it's not really going to right now, but if it keeps doing this, the ball might get a little wet, might get a little slippery. See what happens there. It gets a little wild. That was down in the dirt.
Heard a little grunt. That one seemed to get away from him.
I think he was doing his best Serena Williams impression there with his.
Yeah, definitely. The grunt as it hits the home plate seemed to almost be a little bit of a late release.
Now it sounds like St. John Vianney's gonna poke a little fun at him. That one's drilled into center field. Mason's gonna not be able to get there. It got right into between the gap between Ragsdale and Mason. He's gonna turn a double, exactly like I was saying. He's gonna try and do.
Yeah, very big double there. With 2 outs, get that runner in scoring position, and now anything to the outfield if this guy's fast will score a run.
Looks like they're gonna bring in. No,
maybe not.
He's gonna go over and give his little elbow pad to the coach.
That will bring up to bat the number 8 for the Lancers, Kyle Polak. He's the catcher.
When you get a catcher, you're going to get pretty good hits here. So I feel like anything. I mean, he's got Their last hitter had a lot of speed to get the turn the double. I mean, you got to think anything here. He's probably going to be coming home. He's going to third here. They're going to hold the ball. That's a smart play there by Sofran. If that ball gets away from Myers at third, then he's definitely coming home, and that's a run you do not want to give up.
Yeah, that ball seemed to get away from him, like the one where he grunted on. So, look for gains here. You're trying to get a control of this ball, not spike it into that home plate again. I mean,
pretty much when you spike it into home plate, it's going to go whichever way. It's going to pretty much become a reaction ball at that point, and it's going to have a mind of its own wherever he wants to go. And the pitch, that one's wild too, and he's going to hold it third. It's going to be ball 3 or 2, I'm not sure. I feel like that was ball 3, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, on the scoreboard is staying at ball 2, so it'll be ball 2.
Saw Sofran go out and talk to Gaines there, try and calm him down, get his pitch under control. There's another one outside.
Ball
He's going to put it 3-0. It's going to be a rough count. Gaines is going to have to try and come back from at least.
Yeah, if you're Gaines here, just try and get that strike, get a 3-1 count, make him try and swing at the next one.
That one's going to be called strike. Paint the outside corner there is a nice throw. That's what you needed there. Now let's do it once more, get the count to full, and then see what we can do from there.
Yeah, if you're Gaines
that
here,
one's fouled off, so it's going to get the count, full count.
Yeah, with this full count here, if you're Gaines, you're just trying to throw a strike, throw a good, maybe off-speed strike.
Something that they can swing at, but they're not going to really get a hold of and drive something really deep off of.
You do not want to give up something deep here. Definitely don't want something to hit the ground in the outfield.
That's going to be ball 4, low, outside. Looks like he's been hitting that same spot for balls most of the time. That outside, way outside. Sofran's doing a really good job here trying to keep it in front of him, but that's hard as a catcher, especially going across your body to make that catch.
Definitely hard as a catcher. Yeah, if you're the Hermits here, trying to get damage control, not giving up another run or two, because there's a runner on first here. He doesn't really matter. You're just trying to
not let the guy from third get home.
Yeah, and definitely don't want the guy from first to get home on like a triple into the corner. That would be worst case scenario if you're the Hermits.
That or a home run. That would be. That one's driven right in the gap. Ragsdale's going to get under it. He's going to get home. The runner's going to get home.
Ooh, ball nearly got away from
Weingartner over there. Yeah. That almost hit the base runner. Pretty soon I'm going to start wondering if we're going to be playing wiffle ball here. He gets to hit the base runner, he's going to be out.
Yeah.
Happened once almost on both sides here.
Yeah, we'll start playing wiffle ball here. Bases loaded now for St. John Vianney. A home run would be really key for them.
No, there's not one on third.
Oh, there isn't a runner.
No, there's not a runner on third because he advanced home.
Oh, I saw the coach and I thought he was on third.
Ooh, that's a good pitch there.
That was a fast pitch.
Nice little fastball right down the middle, a little lower. Not right down the middle, but a little low, right down the middle.
Got right by.
I don't think he was ready for that one.
The current pitcher up to bat. And
that one's drilled right through the gap. And it looks like they're going to hold him at third. I almost thought he was going to turn home for that one. It looked like he might have.
He definitely thought about it. But they'll keep the bases loaded. Gaines needs to control himself here. With bases loaded, you
almost wonder if they get another one if you're gonna see a visit to the mound by the pitching coach here for the Hermits. Try and control Gaines, get him under control, talk to him.
Yeah, anything that gets down here scores 1 run, something in the gap maybe 2. What you definitely do not want to do is give up a little league home run, an actual home run, or a triple. Any of that scores 2 or 3 runs, and that's not what you want to do as the Hermits.
That puts you back 6-9.
Yeah, and that's the beginning, as Mr. Brumell was talking about earlier. That is what you cannot give up as a Hermit if you're the Hermits. There's going to be a pinch hitter here as number 13, will come in to hit Devin Chandra. Coming in for number 30, Andrew Zotar. With the bases loaded. Most likely a power hitter.
Try and drive in a run here, especially if the base is loaded. That one's going to be low into the dirt. Gaines has really just got to try and control his speed here. Get strikes in the zone here.
Yeah, if you're Gaines here, I mean, really anything that isn't getting down is...
That one chopped that and almost just killed someone in the dugout if that fence was not there. As you see there, he's got some power behind that hit, and you do not want to be...
like I said...
You do not want to throw that pitch that he gets that off of.
Like I said, they're bringing in the power hitter here. Probably looking for something deep into a corner into the gap.
The pitch, that one's fouled off again. Everyone is scrambling in that dugout when that ball is going towards the fence.
Yeah, definitely a fast pitcher combined with a powerful hitter.
Seems like he's pretty much going to be fouling off everything until he gets a rip on it, or he's going to miss. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Gaines just really needs to get out of this inning. I mean, he's already getting up there in the pitch count, 31. Nice off-speed pitch with the curveball. Got him looking. There you go. That's the pitch you needed if you're Gaines. We'll be right back to bring you the bottom of the 5th.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need.
Up here to bat, welcome back here to LaVarria Field, bringing you a semifinal game between St. John Vianney and St. Augustine Hermits. Hermits are up 9-3 here. Up to bat now is Jake Myers of the Hermits.
Third baseman. He came in halfway through the season, really around the Diamond Classic tournament. He wasn't starting before then. He was a JV starter, but just came in and been pretty good early on. He's gotten some clutch hits.
That one is driven into the gap, but it's high though. It's going to be caught by the left fielder there.
First pitch swinging, and he flies out into deep left center. If you're the
Can't really get mad at him there though, because there was good contact. It was just a little under the ball, popped it up.
Yeah. Pitch count definitely getting up there though for the Lancers pitcher. I can't tell if that says 65 or 85.
65 pitches.
But for a relief pitcher, that is not ideal.
No, that's down in the dirt.
But like you were saying earlier, their bullpen, as you were saying, was not got that much depth, and that's why he's going so long, I guess.
Kind of got to leave him in. I mean, you're down in this game. You got to think that one is driven right down the line, and that's going to drop. And Sofran's going to go for 2. And he's going to hold it second. That's a nice little hit there for Sofran. As Mr. Brumell was saying, 5th, 6th, 7th inning, he's been a very clutch player.
Yeah, definitely needed something here. They gave up a run last inning. Another run will pretty much put this one on ice with not that much time left. Only got 2 more innings plus this.
And then got Ryan up to bat here. Pretty much one of your power hitters for this team.
Yeah.
At leadoff. That's pretty, because normally with your leadoff hitter, you're just trying to get him on base. But when you have a power hitter, you can hit absolute nukes off of the pitcher.
Definitely.
That's definitely a help to have, especially when you have someone on base.
Hitting those nukes, definitely. He had that grand slam against EHT earlier in the season to win that. They were a top 20 team at the time. And so beating them in 2 games definitely helped our record and definitely helped our confidence.
That one's a little high there for Ryan.
We forgot to mention that, as always, the courtesy runner is in for Austin Sofran. The courtesy runner, as always, Jake Rusker.
Counts 1-1 with 1 out.
That one was fouled off into the backstop. Yeah, if you're the Hermits here, look to tack on 1 or 2 more runs, especially with the runner in scoring position with only 1 out, and try and really give yourself that final insurance that you need to start laying off and not worrying so much about this game and start worrying about CBA.
That one's outside, dropped.
Yeah, winner of this one, which will most likely be the Hermits right now, it looks like at least, will face CBA here or at their home. So if St. John Vianney wins, they get CBA to go there. So CBA is definitely going to be on the road today, but they're definitely watching this.
That one's popped up, foul. Chop that for foul. Puts the count 2-2. 1 out.
CBA definitely watching this though, keeping a close eye on this game because they've got to play the winner of this as a 6th seed. Be a tough game for whoever has to play CBA.
That one's fouled off again. Chop that. Looks like Ryan's just pretty much just trying to get some contact on the ball, drive it in, Ruxer at second base, try and get him at least to third, and if not home.
Yeah, any ball in the outfield would most likely be even a fly out would be an advance to third, if not home, if it's a ball into the gap.
That one is driven, and it's going to drop. Ruxer's coming home, and he's going to come in standing up. They decide to hold the ball there at second. Good base running there by Ruxer. And good hit by Ryan Taylor. He got to first. Advanced the runner home. Makes the score 10-3.
Yeah, if you're the Hermits now, you can definitely feel it coming on right now. A wave of new energy after that tough inning you just had against St. John Vianney on the defensive side. If you can just keep tacking on runs here, you don't have to worry about your defense as much.
That one's strike 1 call to Josiah Ragsdale.
Especially with their poor performance in the last inning. It'll be interesting to see who will pitch for the Hermits in the next inning. I'd assume it would be Gaines.
I'm interested to see if they send Weingartner down to the bullpen, let him warm up, send him as the closer, or if they'll keep Gaines in.
Yeah, Weingartner's still warming up with his bat instead of
his pitching arm.
Yeah.
As you saw there, trying to get Ryan Taylor, trying to strike a little fear into his heart at first base, try and throw him out. Gave it 2 attempts there. See if they give a third or if they just throw home. And Ryan Taylor's going to go. That one's driven. And that's going to be rough. That's going to be a double play. They turned a double play there. That'll end the inning. Hermits do, however, scored 1 run. Got the double play. St. John Vianney got the double play there. Nice little play. We'll be right back to bring you to top of the 6th.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical.
And we are back at Lavari Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep, where the Hermits are taking on the St. John Vianney Lancers. Hermits up 10-3, looking to close this one out in the top of the 6th.
St. John Vianney had a really nice play to turn to double play at the end there. Really crucial play. Get them out of the inning, only giving up one run and leaving a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, definitely. However, if you are the Hermits, you got to be worried about, because the last inning you just had was not fun.
Gaines has just kind of got to get himself under control, try and get everything good. He saw there. That's not really the way you want to start it, but Dorsey's going to get under it, make the catch. I don't think he even really had to move around for that one.
Yeah, pretty easy out there for the Hermits.
As long as you can keep doing that, keep getting good defensive plays, but you can't keep living that way.
Yeah, especially with what happened with that bases loaded at the end of that last inning was a little bit frightful. Even if it doesn't matter in this game, you don't want to be doing that against Bosco or against CBA or against anybody.
That one's driven into the gap. It's going to be driven right over Myers and Weingartner's head into left field. Nearey's going to throw the ball in. Once again, that's not what you want to be doing here. You do not want to be giving up hits. I know it's going to happen, but you don't want to keep giving them up.
Yeah, and St. John Vianney has had a lot of hits. They've had 7 compared to the Hermits' 9, so there's obviously been a difference there with the way the Hermits have played defense and cleaned it up versus the way St. John Vianney has.
There's the strike you need, and that's not what you want. That's Sofran's second messed up throw. It looks like the rain's been starting to pick up a little bit here.
Yeah, you can definitely see it. We heard it at the end of the last inning, interfering with the mics. Hopefully we can avoid more of that. It's not what you want.
No.
Especially, we don't want this game to get delayed or moved to tomorrow, especially considering how close we are to winning this one. You don't want to give St. John Vianney that extra day to think about it.
That's what you need, though, if your game's getting ahead in the count. 0-2, pitch, 1 out. That's not what you want to see, though. That's where he's been struggling with most of the time, with it being the outside corner there.
Yeah, I just saw the rain pick up a little bit more, so hopefully this rain doesn't start to affect the dirt or the pitcher, and we can get through this game relatively.
That one was low. Low for ball. You got 2-2 count. If your game's here, you really don't want to get it to full. You really want to keep this low.
I agree with you on that. If you're the Hermits.
But you got to think with the rain picking up, that ball's going to slip around. That ball's going to be hit. That's a good catch. That's going to turn 1, turn 2. He's going to be safe.
The first base umpire with a good call there. I agree with that call. He is safe at first.
Still got the runner from keep really advancing. You still got the man on first, but it's pretty much going to pull up the same play as he had last time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be pretty much, you're going to be 1 out lower.
If you're the Hermits, you got to love that. If I was the Hermits, I would prefer that over. I don't have anything underneath my hoodie.
And the pitch, it's going to be a ball.
I'm back, Darren. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. See, the rain's picking up a little bit here. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Yeah, you can see the fans kind of flocking to cover. Just a little offer of the hoodie from me, but not much you can do here with.
Gaines is behind the count again. Now he's going to be down 3-0. It's going to be a tough one to come back from here. Yep. Really just needs to dial himself in here, keep the plays going well for him.
With 2 outs, if you're the Hermits, with a runner on first, you're not really worried too much, except, you don't want to give up anything big here, anything that could score that run from first.
That's going to be 1 strike there. Going to turn the count 3-1.
As we are just adjusting to the rain here, as it was not really expected to happen.
Pitch, that one's fouled off. That one's driven pretty far back over into the rugby field.
Yeah, that one That one was driven way far back. If you
got all that on that, that probably would have been a pretty good hit. That one's driven on the ground. Can he turn it to first?
He can.
It's going to be called out. That's a good play there. 2 good plays there by Ryan Weingartner to get outs. Get first base and get to second base for both outs. It's good playing there. Really smart play.
All right, we will take a break and we will be back for the bottom of the 6th.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on.
Welcome back to Rainy Lavari Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep. We are back after the break in between the 6th inning as Weingartner is up to bat.
Really, and we've been saying this for the longest time, if you're St. John Vianney, you can't give up any more runs. As that one's fouled off. Looks like Ryan Weingartner's going to try and swing early, get the ball on the ground, get the first.
Yeah,
he's not trying to get the second.
Vianney definitely has had some offensive opportunities that they have squandered away. They've had 7 hits and haven't capitalized into only 3 runs. They had that one bases loaded opportunity, which I thought was going to be trouble for the Hermits, but was not trouble.
That one's outside for a ball.
And currently in the North, Del Barton and Don Bosco are tied at 6 apiece in the top of the 8th.
And they're probably
extra innings there.
They're probably 2 of the better teams in the North.
Definitely.
I know. I do believe we played Don Bosco last year. I do believe so.
I think we played Del Barton too.
Yeah.
2 very powerful teams.
That one swung on and missed.
If you're talking about Jersey, 2 very powerful schools in general. We've played Del Barton a lot in rugby. Played both of them in the playoffs for football. So 2 very powerful teams. No, we'll probably end up playing one of them in the finals if we can get past CBA.
That one swung on and popped up way high. This should be interesting to see if one of them can come under it. Makes the catch. Center fielder makes the catch.
This
rain keeps picking up more and more.
Yeah, you can hear it against the tarp now. Earlier it was just a little drizzle. Now I'd call it actual rain, as we have new entrances into our tent here, and it looks like some fans are leaving or heading to their cars to grab umbrellas. They should let this one keep going, considering we're in the bottom of the 6th.
I mean, it'll take a little bit for the field to get soaked. As long as the players' safety aren't on the line, I feel like it could definitely be continued.
What we don't want to see is this game to continue going.
No, that one is driven straight up in the air.
And that one's into foul territory.
Oh, and he makes the catch. That was a nice snag. That was one of those, I'm going to stick my glove out right about here and make that catch.
That was a really nice grab. If you're St. John Vianney, that goes on your highlight reel. That is amazing.
That's a nice play to turn, too. They get 2 outs. Really keep the Hermits from getting more in scoring position and really keeping them from making more, getting more runs.
Yeah, the rain has really picked up now. You can see it, a little blanket of rain. Just try and get through this one. Got
that one's down low.
Only another out here.
And you gotta believe that this rain's gonna be messing with the pitchers, especially with the ball being slippery.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, all that's gonna happen is we're gonna come back. You got 2 more innings to play, 1 more out in this inning, and the whole next inning you'll play, unless if St. John Vianney can tie it up. And that one is driven right into the gap between the shortstop and third baseman, right into left field. Left fielder makes the play, gets it in.
And Serrano will hold up at first there. 2-out single.
That'll bring up Mason Dorsey.
Elongating this game. It looks like the ump talked with the pitcher a little bit there, maybe checking on his grip.
Yeah, this rain's picking up even more. Bigger raindrops and bigger raindrops.
Yep, the pitcher gave the thumbs up to the Kurtz gave the thumbs up to the umpire, though.
That was an interesting pitch there. It looked like the pitcher held his leg extra long there. It was one in his ball, but it looked like he just didn't want to throw the pitch.
And as we were talking about earlier, Weingartner is warming up with the bullpen catcher. So it will look like they might bring him in as a closer if need be.
It'll be interesting to see if they bring Gaines back in or if they just go with Ryan off the bat. I mean, Gaines hasn't been the most sturdiest pitcher this game. I mean, you got to think if you want someone to give you a chance, you got to go with Weingartner here. He's been pretty good in big games. That one's fouled off there by Mason. Really looks like he's going to be trying to swing for the fences on that one. Really tried to get under it. Just got under it a little bit, popped it up.
Yeah, hit the backstop there. Dorsey up to bat.
2 balls,
still.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Kurtz has gone all the way since the first inning here at pitcher after that disastrous start.
Up to 86 pitches. Looks like the rain's kind of slowing down a little bit here.
That's a good sign if you're really anybody here. Nobody wants to get delayed. And that one is
popped up and caught.
That'll be the third
St.
out
John
of the inning.
Vianney has been doing a decent job of fielding when their pop flies. Really haven't made any errors with dropping them. We'll be right back to bring you to the top of the 7th.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. And we stock a lot of rolls.
Welcome back to La Rosa Turf Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep for the top of the 7th here in the South Jersey semifinals. St. John Vianney versus St. Augustine Prep.
Have a couple changes to the lineup. Bryce Oliver will go to second base. That'll bump Ryan Taylor over to shortstop. And coming into the game to pitch would be the closer, Ryan Weingartner. I mean, he's been in there at shortstop, but coming in to close the game out, see what he can do here. Just make sure he hit your strikes. Don't give him anything to hit. And that's the way to start it. One strike.
Yeah, pretty much very close here to ending this game if you're the Hermits. Don't want to give up. You can really give up a few runs here and not even worry about it.
That one is popped up and foul. That one had some oomph on it, too.
Yeah.
That got some depth. I mean, you saw him. He's their third baseman. You saw him hit pretty good hit to, I think it was in between center and right field?
Yeah, I believe so. That was earlier in the game. I think that was during their 2-run inning.
That one is chopped into left field. And Ragsdale's going to get under that and make the catch. So 1 out down. We're one step closer to playing CBA in the finals.
Yup, 2 more outs, and then you get into the South Jersey finals. And then from there...
I mean, here, though, if you're Weingarten, you probably have to face their best hitters. I mean, their catcher, their third baseman, they've both hit pretty good shots off of Gaines and CJ, which you don't want to give up here.
Weingartner's pitch.
Nice little breaking ball, a little inside. You saw him.
That one looked
You saw him
dirty.
ducked a little bit. That would have been a nice pitch if he had it over the plate. I feel like that probably would have broke and been called a strike. That one is fouled straight back.
Strike 1 there.
1-1 with 1 out.
Hermits up 10-3 here. After a little bit of struggle in the quarterfinals against Notre Dame, they have been smooth sailing here.
That one's into the dirt. Hit the front of the base. Bounced over Sofran's head.
I didn't even think that one hit the front of the base. I thought that one hit a little bit up front.
Actually, it hit in front. You can see where this mark is in the line.
Yeah. Just got to get that one under control. Maybe a little bit of slippery issues as we do have some rain here. It's picked up into the bottom of the 6th. Kind of slowed down now.
That one's fouled off again.
Nearly came over the stop and into the 10. That one is strike 2, so a 2-2 in.
Strike 2, 2-2, 1 out.
Up to bat for St. John Vianney, number 8, the catcher, Kyle Pollock.
That one's a little outside, makes count full. See Weingartner bringing the heat there. Be interesting to see. I feel like he's going to give the heat, give him a look there with a fastball, and then see if he goes with either a breaking ball or a curveball here. Now he gives him the fastball, and that one is ripped into left field.
The runner will go to second.
He's going to second, ditches the helmet, and he's going to slide in and be safe. That's pretty good base running there for a catcher, especially not being the smallest guy out there. Being a pretty big catcher, it's pretty good base running.
Yeah, good double there. Definitely not going to make that much of a difference, but it's a runner on. That starts the rally if you're St. John Vianney. Now you just need to capitalize off of that. But a 7-run inning is a very hard thing to do.
But we did do 6 in the first inning, so
anything's possible.
Yeah.
Is up to bat number 30, Andrew Zotar.
Looks like they're bringing in a pinch runner for the catcher.
The courtesy runner will be number 24, Nicholas Martin.
That one is driven straight up in the air, and that looks like Ragsdale's going to call everyone off and make the catch. It's a good catch there. Called everyone off.
And you'll get the second out of the inning, so only one more to go with a runner on second.
One more out.
All the Hermits have to do is one more out, and
they move on to play CBA in the championship, or the South Jersey Championship game.
We will have that game here on Hermits Broadcasting as
Friday.
Held here at LaVarre Field. I will definitely be here.
I will be here too.
So you might see us both on the mic again. Maybe see Jimmy Bachman.
See what happens here. That one's going to be outside. Ball 1-0.
Yeah, good pitch there. You can throw a few waste away pitches.
That one is driven, and
this will be it.
Bryce Oliver's going to make the play. And the Hermits are going on to play CBA and the South Jersey Championship game on Friday. Thank you for joining us. The final score here is Hermits 10, St. John Vianney 3.
Yep.
Thank you.
Like you said, a good game there by the Hermits. Played well, won 10-3. The key there was that bases loaded attempt by St. John Vianney that didn't turn out into anything. I'd say that if that had turned out into something, we would have a much closer game.
They had 6 in the first inning was definitely a killer. Pretty much good pitching game. It got a little loose under Gaines, but still was able to come in, clean it up. Ended up being a good win.
We will see you on the 10th for a game against CBA. That was Darren Mattern. I'm Peter Burns. Thank you for watching the Hermits Broadcasting Channel, and we will see you next time.